Today we're going to discuss e-bike, e-moto maintenance guide. Maintaining an electrical moped or higher powered e-bike requires a blend of traditional bicycle mechanics and specific electrical care. Since this machine often carry more weights and hit higher speed than standard bike, keeping them dialed is essential for both performance and safety. The first thing that we are going to the battery is the heart and the most expensive part of your ride. Proper fuel management extends the life expectancy of this e-bike. Always remember, under this category, 20-80 rules for daily use. Try to keep your battery charged between 20% and 80%, avoiding leaving it to 100% for a week or letting it sit zero, which can lead to permanent cell degradation. Temperature management. Lithium batteries hate extremes. Store your battery in a climate-controlled area, which is around 15 degrees centigrade to 25 degrees centigrade whenever it's possible. Never let it left on the sunlight the whole day. Never charge a battery that is freezing too. Let it warm to room temperature first. Next is connector inspection. This is the most common and most users fail to check. Periodically check your main battery discharge connector and any auxiliary power converters for a sign of heat, discoloration, or melting. Ensure the wire like the XT60 or the XT90, QS8, QS9, QS10, or any circular connector that's seated firmly and free from corrosion and impurities or debris. Under battery and electrical care, last but not the least, avoid overnight charge. While most chargers have what we call auto shut-off, using simple outlet timer to cut the power, 4 to 6 hours, depending how fast you charge your battery, is a great fail-safe to prevent a long-term trickling. Second category is for mid-drive motor, e-moto, like the Suron, Y-Volt, Talaria, etc. Chain and sprocket tension. E-moped put massive torque on the drivetrain. Be very careful. Check your chain tension every 150 to 200 miles. A loose chain can hop off and damage the motor casing or even the swing arm, while a tight one put undue stress on the motor bearing. Hardware torque check. This is common to everyone or any moped, whether you are hub motor or what we call mid-drive motor. Electric motor vibrates differently than the gas engine. Use a torque wrench to check critical safety bolt, specifically the following: axle nuts, motor mount, handlebar clamp, and we need to use a drop of blue Loctite on non-moving hardware that can prevent bolts from backing out over time. This is very important. Next is the brake pad monitoring. Because of extra weight, you will burn through the brake pad faster than the standard bike. Inspect them monthly. If you heard a metal on metal squeak or feel a spongy lever, it's time for a pad swap or hydraulic blade. Tire and chassis. Pressure is the key. Remember this. Pressure is the key. Check tire pressure weekly. I always do that to this e-moped. Low pressure increase the risk of pinch splat and put a heavy strain on your battery, reducing also your range significantly. Aim for PSI listed on the tire sidewall, you know that. Usually 30 to 35 PSI for moped or e-moto style tire. Spoke tension. If you have a spoke wheel block, pluck them up, like a guitar string, occasionally, they should have similar high pin string, a dull thud, mean a losing spoke, which can lead to warp the rim. One of the most important is cleaning. Alright, cleaning guys. Never use a high pressure power washer when you clean your e-bike, e-moto, or moped. It can force the water pass through the seal of your hub motor or mid-drive motor. Stick to a damp rag and soap brush for the grime. DIY safety check. Alright? Just like me, I made my own DIY in here. If you're adding accessories like auxiliary wire, step down, GPS trackers, USBs, always use multimeter to verify your voltage after the step down converter. A 12-volt line that is actually putting out more than that 12 volt can fry sensitive LED drivers or electronics. That's it, folks.